In our tech news, more than 60 technology hubs have raised millions of dollars in funding. For more on the tech scene in Nigeria, Africa 54's Paul Ndiho spoke to David Alozie, a disruptive innovations technologies consultant in Lagos.
David Alozie, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you very much, Paul.
You are one of the leading tech entrepreneurs in Lagos, Nigeria. Can you maybe bring me up to speed? How is the tech climate or the tech industry shaping up?
So far, in the last 4 to 5 years, there's been a lot happening. A lot of fintechs coming up. A lot of fintechs, most popular fintechs and payment companies, and a whole lot of them. So far, a lot of funding has come into Africa, in Nigeria specifically, and even Africa, and in excess of about $2 billion and all. So a lot is happening around the tech space, and recently, if you look at the comments that have happening in GitHub, it shows that a lot of people are becoming programmers out here in Nigeria. However, there are still a whole lot of youths, even in Nigeria. Most of the Nigerian population are youth, which shows a very strong opportunity because in the dispensation of where we are now, the biggest asset you can have is investment in human talents, people and talents, because with the way technology is now, a person who has talent, who has skills on how to build programs and computer innovation, him with a laptop and internet is a powerful person. He could build one startup, a multi-million dollar startup, and disrupt lots of businesses and take businesses out of places, businesses that don't want to innovate.
You are involved in a wide range of tech-related startups. What has your experience been on bring these startups maybe to viable businesses?
The first thing running a startup here in Nigeria is you got to believe in what you want to do. You have to believe in yourself, because when you come up with some of your ideas, a lot of people might not see so much sense in what you're doing. A lot of people say, "Hey, try to discourage you. Hey, go get a job. What are you talking about?" Well, recently there are a whole lot of people who are also becoming positive in these areas, especially when you have a lot of startups who are raising funds in millions of dollars, startups who are already exiting. And we have startups who exited recently, and their whole capital valuation was bigger than 3 banks put together out here in Nigeria. So the whole narrative is actually already changing. So a whole lot of things going on in the startup scene, but a whole lot have changed in the past 3 to 4 years really. Looking at the numbers, the lots of investments that have come in and fundraising, and the whole traction happening all around.
For purposes of our audience, when you talk about startups, ordinary people don't understand what a startup is. What's a startup?
A tech startup starts from a few people coming up with an idea and say, hey, we could use technology to start a new kind of business, to enhance probably an existing process, a process that has to do with business or the way people live, and we try to use technology to solve that problem. And using technology to solve that problem, you are kind of bootstrapping, without spending so much money. So you come up with your idea, you try to use your network, raise funds from maybe your friends, relations, to start running the business. Your expenses and overheads are very low. You try to be smart about how you spend, and you could have a lot of story of so many tech startups all across who are disrupting the hospitality industry, the transport industry, the banks, and all of that. So it's more of some people who see a unique way of solving problems, leveraging technology, and disrupting, the business value chain.
Why is Nigeria, and specifically Lagos, where you are very attractive to a lot of venture capitalists, to a lot of these tech giants, technology companies flocking into Nigeria?
A whole lot of companies who wants to operate and not have so much maybe limitations and disruption. So they normally we use Lagos. So Lagos is a commercial hub, with a lot of facilities and amenities that makes it a good place, to run whatever business you want to run.
Well, David, thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Paul.
That was Africa 54 tech reporter Paul Ndiho speaking to David Alozie, a disruptive innovations technologies consultant in Lagos, Nigeria.